Here is another video in my journal of the brain surgery for Meniere's disease called vestibular nerve section. I am updating you kind of on a day-to-day basis. Everybody's different and everybody heals differently. So I'm just coming home from vestibular therapy evaluation. My brain gets so excited about like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get better. Like that's what physical therapy means to me, like this means of getting better. Yesterday I had GI appointment. I had a primary care appointment. I'm exhausted right now, but I did it. Getting out and seeing people is good for me, even though it's physically hard on me. They're gonna give me the tools to getting better, and I have all these exercises and I have these stretching things, and it makes me so happy. Something more I'm in control of. The vestibular PT, I saw him back in March. We decided not to do vestibular therapy before my surgery because it didn't make sense to do therapy before my surgery. He had a student with him and he gave me a questionnaire. They asked me about my capabilities around the house, like what I have problems with and what my vertigo is like, what my balance is like. When I first got there, I couldn't look at them in the eyes, but then we were in a quiet room. It was just the three of us and Benny was sleeping, and I was able to, after I did this task where I was looking between two pens, there's one here and there was one here, and I had to look between them, and then all of a sudden I saw her face and I was like, hi. I hadn't been looking at people's faces because it was just too overstimulating. So that was really cool. I did some strength training testing so that they're going to help me out with some strength stuff as well. I'm weaker in my arms and my legs because I've been doing exercises in my legs and I forgot about my arms. I'm excited to get stronger. I'm excited that I have these exercises, the pen thing. It's going to be really, really helpful. I was in a wheelchair today and we did do one test where I stood up and we were trying to see like how long I could stand up for before I started feeling really, really dizzy and uncomfortable. When I first came in, like the car and my dad had accidentally put me in a 360 in the wheelchair. Like I was just like, trying to hold it together. When we got into the room and I was able to like calm down and decompress, then, was able to. The only thing is that I've lost a lot of weight, so my pants were too big and I thought they were going to fall off when I stood up, and thankfully they didn't. It just gives me motivation to try to be more physically active and to just do more than I am doing. I still have to take care of myself and not push myself past what I can do, but it's still it's exciting. There are possibilities now. I'm proud of myself. 3 appointments, 3 days in a row. It's a big deal. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. It's been 4 weeks and a day since my surgery. I thought I'd be farther along with my vertigo and my imbalance problems, but I have this bracelet that says healing takes time, and I'm trying to live there. It's just hard where I am. And I made a promise to myself and to Sarah Granados, who passed away in April, that I would always live in the moment and appreciate it. And it's very hard. It's very interesting because it's not just people that care about me that are like, oh my gosh, when is this going to end for you? I'm trying not to cry. If I cry, it'll make me sicker. It's doctors, and this surgery is not very common. So even my vestibular therapist, the student, was like, how long is this supposed to last? Like, when are you supposed to get better? I mean, it's just not a common It's just not a common treatment. It's not a common thing that they do anymore because usually gentamicin helps. I feel like it's always up to me to be saying how long this is going to go, and I don't know how long it's going to go. The doctors don't know how long it's going to go. We just know it's going to be a long time. Sucks. But I'll never have to do it again, which is pretty mind-boggling considering how much I've had to do this far. I've been exhausted after everyone. I've slept after everyone today. I slept like 5.5 hours after the appointment, and I got okay sleep last night. I watched Trolls last night and it really helped me. There's this song that has always been encouraging to me. It's this song where Anna Kendrick sings I Will Get Back Up Again. If you watch the animated part, don't just listen to the song, like watch it, you like see that the troll keeps going through terrible things. Like she's being positive, but she's going through terrible things. And even at the end, she doesn't come out okay. Like the end of the song in the movie, she's wrapped up in spider webs and there's a spider coming after her. She's about to die. Even if something goes wrong, I'll get back up again. Like I started crying during it because I needed to hear it. I loved seeing people today. Like I loved being around my parents, but it was like, it's so assaultive. Like my body just turns into itself. I know it's going to get better and I know I can get through it. How has it been a month? I've just been doing it. I've been truly very, very alone, but I've had people helping me out and that's been amazing, and people commenting and loving me while I haven't been able to be present, and that's been amazing. Just knowing people care makes all the difference. You never know like how powerful your words can be until you're affected by somebody else's words. You know, like think about the one person or many people in your life that have said something that have stuck with you. You can be that for somebody else. And so many people have been that for me. I mean, it starts by being that for other people, right? Like you show up for them and you show them that they matter. So many people matter to me, and it's been really hard for me to be so part. People have reached out and shown me love in so many different ways, buying me a meal or sending me something through the Amazon wish list that Shannon made me that I still haven't seen. Like I've been so surprised by the things on there that I've gotten in the mail. It's just, I felt so loved at the end of that scene where the troll princess, she's wrapped up in the spider webs and the spiders are coming after her. How she doesn't die is that her friend shows up and frightens the spiders away. Even though he's depressed himself, he's going through a hard time himself, he shows up for her. And I think that's just what life is being there for each other. Because life is going to be hard. We're all going to have stuff. There comes a little wolfie. I think one of the craziest things for me is that like, wow, like I'm just stuck in this bed and I'm doing everything. I'm doing my exercises. I'm doing vestibular exercises. So hard, but I'm doing them. Life is just happening like normal for everyone else. Sometimes I forget, even though I know I went through brain surgery, I still can't believe I went through brain surgery. Like I had a craniotomy. They opened my freaking skull and went in my brain. I think it really hit home when I was having problems with coordination with my right arm and my right leg. They were like, yeah, that's because your cerebellum, which is the back part of my brain, is bruised. And I was like, oh, yeah, they were really in my brain. I really think it's gonna be all right. And if you knock me over, I will get back up again. And I keep just reminding myself that no matter what I'm going through, whether it's medication related, like side effects can be really awful, or it's, you know, what I'm dealing with, the multiple layers of things I'm dealing with, like I will get back up again. I'm trying.
I am Kelly. Remember, you are not alone. Live incredible anyway. Bye, guys. You are not alone.